shown you how to make Dalgona coffee, which originated from Korea. And at some time during the beginning of the pandemic, Dalgona was a super hit. But to be honest, how can you make Dalgona coffee every day? Also, it's a very, very strong blend of coffee with 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of hot water, and then take about 300 to 400 whisking. That takes a long time. Then we went to Italy. And in Italy, we have this famous Shakerato. I have also shown you how to make that very, very simple process. All you have to do is instant coffee, water and sugar, and then use the shaker to get that frothy top. Now that is a lot easier to make, and for sure, you can make that every day. This one is also very simple to make. It's quite similar to Dalgona, except it is upside down. So where Dalgona, you put the cream or the creamy coffee on top, the Greek frappe is at the bottom. Today I will show you 2 different types of Greek frappe. Usually it is made without milk, but I'm going to show you 2 variations. One is with milk and the other is without milk. For this, I am going to use a 12 ounces cup. Don't worry about the recipe. I'm going to put them in the description below. So all we have to do now is have some fun and see how it is done. The main ingredient is Nescafe instant coffee. So we need instant coffee. You need sugar. Again, sugar is optional. You can use sugar or you may skip sugar completely. But for this recipe, this is going to be commercial. I'm going to use brown sugar. And for the one with milk, we're going to use a simple evaporated milk, or you can use fresh milk as well. I'm going to use this, but then you can also use your plastic cups or whatever you use for your milk tea coffee shop or even at home. But this one is quite nice because normally you use a tall glass. So for the first recipe, I am going to use 1 teaspoon of coffee. 1 teaspoon of coffee, not 2 tablespoons like Dalgona coffee. This one is easy. You can drink this, easy. Okay, 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. And just to make it taste really nice or sweet enough, because for those who like it not sweet, you can skip this. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. A bit on the sweet side, but you know, sweetness first. Okay, there's your brown sugar. I'm going to use cold water. Different from Dalgona, again, we use hot water. I'm going to use 30 ml or 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons of cold water, not hot water. Okay? Then we're going to use our tool. Once again, I'm using a battery-operated milk frother. But if you're going to use this a lot for your milk tea or coffee shop, or you use it regularly on a daily basis, I would recommend you get a heavy-duty one. This is not as durable as you would like it to be. But very simple. I'm going to dip this into my drink. So let's have a look. You have to keep whipping this until it becomes something that is going to be a surprise to you all. Let's just keep whipping it. The frothier, the better. Isn't this a lot easier than Dalgona coffee? The smell of instant coffee is permeating the room. Wow. Okay, that's it. My frothy, this is similar to Dalgona coffee except it's at the bottom. I'll put it here. Now, how do you know it's good enough? There you go. It's almost solid, okay? So if you turn it upside down and it pours, that means you haven't done it right. That's your Greek frappe. And from here, all you have to do is very, very simple. You have to put cold water if you want it black. So I'll just pour cold water here. All the way to the top. And that's your Nescafe or Greek frappe, black. You can put ice or you may skip the ice completely if your water is cold enough. So that's the first one. So you will see that this must be served immediately, and because at the end of it, it will be separated. You have the frothy top here, a lot easier. And it's also very, very creamy, very, very creamy top. So that's your black Greek frappe. Now let's make our second one. For the one with milk, I will suggest that we make the coffee a little bit stronger. So instead of 1 teaspoon of coffee, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of coffee. And because it's with milk, I'm also going to put the sugar a little bit more than earlier. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. The one that drink milk, they prefer it a little bit sweeter. And then I'm going to add the same 2 tablespoons or 30 ml of cold water. So you don't need to warm your water or get boiling water for this. There you go. And then the same way we're going to froth. Now you have to be careful when you're using a glass for this, because you don't want to break your glass while you're frothing. Perfect. Again, I'm going to put a little bit of water first, or you can just put milk, all milk, but sometimes you just want a touch of milk in your coffee. So you can put water here. I'll just pour more with ice. Then I'll top it up with evaporated milk. There you go. Just want to make them even, so let's put a little bit more. Put the straw in there. You may choose to put ice here, but because I'm using cold water and cold milk, so there's no need to put ice. Let's try this. This is now our original Nescafe Frappe or Greek Frappe. Wow, so refreshing. Very refreshing. And it looks beautiful too. Now for the white Greek frappe or frappe with milk. Very, very creamy. There you go. So there's your coffee there. Keep stirring. And it looks so tempting. Wow. Delicious. Both delicious. So there you have it, another way of making your coffee using instant coffee. This time we are using the Greek way of making iced coffee. So I've just taken you to Greece, and if there's any other coffee recipe using instant coffee that I have not yet covered in this channel, do let me know and I'll give it my best shot. If you have any questions, comment below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you again in my next video. In the meantime, stay safe everyone. Thank you for watching and ciao for now.